the Mastery Mindset podcast channel. The CEO series. Master your mind and unleash your potential. Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Mastery Mindset podcast channel. I'm thrilled you could join me today as we explore a topic that's both intriguing and essential for anyone navigating the world of leadership. We'll be shedding light on the dark side of leadership. Unveiling Toxic Leadership Behaviors. Now, leadership is a captivating journey, but it's not always sunshine and rainbows. In fact, sometimes it can take a darker turn. So, let's jump right in and unravel the layers of toxic leadership, shall we? Our first stop on this enlightening journey is the mask of charisma that some leaders wear. You know those leaders who seem incredibly charming and charismatic on the surface? Well, it's not always genuine. These leaders might manipulate their team, using their charm to get what they want. It's like they're playing a role, always performing to win people over. But behind that charming smile could be hidden agendas, personal gain, and even a lack of genuine concern for their team's well-being. Let's take a practical example to illustrate this further. Imagine a manager who consistently praises their team members in front of others, highlighting their achievements and showcasing their dedication during team meetings. At first glance, this seems like excellent leadership behavior. However, behind closed doors, this same manager belittles and criticizes team members for their minor mistakes. This creates a toxic atmosphere of uncertainty and mistrust. Team members start questioning whether their efforts are truly valued or if they're just being manipulated for the manager's benefit. Now that we've peeled back the layers of charisma and examined the unsettling implications it can have, let's move on to a behavior that often goes hand in hand, the power struggle. This is where things can really start to get complicated in the world of leadership. Let's dive right into it. The power struggle. It's a behavior that can lead to significant problems within a team. Some leaders seem to thrive on asserting dominance, almost as if they're locked in a perpetual contest for control. In this game, it's all about who has the upper hand. Now, imagine a scenario where a leader constantly undermines their team's decisions, imposing their own ideas regardless of the team's input. It's like they're saying, "My way or the highway." This not only stifles creativity but also erodes team morale over time, creating an environment where team members feel unheard, undervalued, and ultimately disengaged. To illustrate this behavior, let's imagine a project where a team collaborates to come up with innovative solutions. However, the leader consistently dismisses their ideas in favor of their own, asserting their dominance and disregarding the team's expertise. This not only limits the potential of the project but also demoralizes the team, as their efforts feel futile. In this way, the power struggle becomes a toxic cycle that hampers growth and collaboration. Moving right along, let's dig into a behavior that can be quite insidious: manipulation. It's time to uncover the tangled web some leaders weave in order to achieve their goals. Stay with me as we delve into this critical aspect of toxic leadership behavior. Imagine manipulation as a spider's web, a complex structure meticulously woven to ensnare unsuspecting team members. Toxic leaders become master weavers, manipulating information and narratives to serve their own agenda. They might exploit their team's vulnerabilities, using them as leverage. Consider a leader who subtly pits team members against each other, fanning the flames of competition instead of fostering collaboration. This kind of behavior doesn't just cause momentary conflicts, it inflicts lasting damage on team dynamics and erodes the trust that's essential for a healthy workplace. Let's dive into an example to shed more light on this. Imagine a project where a team needs to come up with a new strategy. The leader, however, secretly provides certain team members with more information than others, creating an unlevel playing field. As a result, the team members with less information become frustrated and suspicious, while those with more information are hesitant to share. This toxic manipulation of information destroys transparency and teamwork, hindering the project's success. Now that we've exposed the manipulation web and its detrimental effects, let's move on to another distressing behavior: constant negativity. Brace yourselves as we unpack the draining impact that negativity can have on a team's spirit and performance. Stay tuned. Negative vibes, we've all encountered them at some point. But when they emanate from a leader, the impact can be incredibly draining. Picture a leader who consistently zooms in on what's going wrong, perpetually highlighting mistakes and shortcomings. This leader hardly ever acknowledges achievements or offers constructive feedback. The result? An environment that's steeped in demotivation and disillusionment, where team members are left feeling like nothing they do is ever good enough. To illustrate this point further, let's consider a scenario where a team has been working tirelessly on a project. Despite their hard work, the leader's focus remains solely on the minor errors that occurred along the way. The leader fails to recognize the progress made or the dedication of the team, leading to feelings of frustration and a lack of enthusiasm among team members. This constant barrage of negativity hampers creativity and stifles any sense of accomplishment. As we near the end of our discussion on toxic leadership behaviors, it's time to shed light on a behavior that can put a stranglehold on growth and innovation: micromanagement. Get ready to explore the constraints and consequences of this behavior, and stay tuned for insights that could truly transform the way you lead and work together. Micromanagement, a behavior that can suffocate even the most talented and capable individuals. Imagine having a leader who's always hovering, scrutinizing every minute detail, and never allowing team members the space to make their own decisions. It's like trying to swim with a weight tied around your ankle. No matter how skilled you are, you're held back by the constraints imposed from above. This not only stifles growth and creativity but also sends a loud message of distrust to your team. And believe me, this lack of trust can quickly lead to a breakdown in team dynamics. To illustrate this, think about a project where team members are given strict guidelines and are required to report their progress at every step. The leader never allows any deviation from the plan and closely monitors each task. This not only discourages team members from taking initiative but also creates an environment of constant stress and anxiety. The lack of autonomy and trust makes team members question their abilities, leading to a decrease in morale and productivity. We've peeled back the layers of toxic leadership behaviors, from the mask of charisma to the power struggles, the webs of manipulation, the drain of constant negativity, and the constraints of micromanagement. Now, as we near the conclusion of this enlightening discussion, let's bring it all together and reflect on the importance of addressing these behaviors in our leadership journey. Stay with me as we sum up our insights and tie up this valuable conversation. So, there you have it, we've embarked on a journey through the dark side of leadership, peeling back the layers of toxic behaviors that can poison even the most promising leadership efforts. We've explored the alluring masks of charisma, the unsettling power struggles, the intricate webs of manipulation, the draining clouds of constant negativity, and the suffocating constraints of micromanagement. But remember, awareness is the first step toward transformation. By shedding light on these toxic patterns, we empower ourselves to steer clear of their pitfalls. As leaders, we wield incredible influence over our teams and organizations. We have the power to cultivate environments of trust, collaboration, and innovation, driving growth not only for ourselves but for everyone we lead. Thank you all for joining me today on the Mastery Mindset podcast channel. If you've found this exploration into the dark side of leadership as enlightening as I have, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Growth is an ongoing process, and our journey through various aspects of leadership is far from over. Remember, as we navigate the complexities of leadership, we're not alone. We're part of a community dedicated to honing our skills and cultivating positive change. Until our next episode, keep those lines of communication open, lead with empathy and intention, and continue to foster environments that inspire growth and collaboration. Remember, leadership isn't about a destination, it's about the journey. Stay tuned, stay empowered, and I'll catch you in the next episode.